once again a very hearty welcome to the English World of Aradhya. Myself Rashmin sir, teaching English to the students of 9 to 12 standard in English medium. Students, we are doing your second lesson. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. In that we have covered much of the portion. We have also understood the different parts of the ship and what all troubles are faced by the narrator, his family and the other crew members. Okay, till that we have finished all that. Huge wave develops a hole in the ship and then water starts coming in, and at one time they feel that they are going to die. The narrator was also thrown out of the ship, and from some distance he could see the entire wave walker capsizing, almost capsizing. It did not capsize, but almost the mast was horizontal. And then they worked on repairing the widening hole, and the other guys also just pumped out of the water. After 36 hours of continuous pumping out of the water, they got some relaxation, but this relaxation was short-lived. Okay, because again in my previous video I told you that on 4th January at 4 p.m. some more danger was going to come. Okay, somewhat it was a troublesome situation for all the guys. Anyhow, they were just now bent upon finding 2 islands which were shown in the chart. Any of the island, if they find, then they can take some relaxation over there and their lives can be saved. Okay, from there we will continue. Students, page 16, almost the first, second, third paragraph. But our respite was short-lived. At 4 p.m., black clouds began building up behind us. And here black cloud means big waves. Okay, huge waves. Within the hour, the wind was back to 40 knots. The wind speed also increased. And the seas were getting higher. Seas was getting higher means sea waves were getting higher. The weather continued to deteriorate throughout the day. So in such situation, even the weather would deteriorate, यानी become worse. वेदर भी खराब हो रहा है, हवामान भी थोड़ा खराब हो रहा है. ओके, deteriorated throughout the night, and by dawn on January 5 our situation was again desperate. So first it happened on 2nd Jan, now it is taking place on 5th Jan. 5th Jan dawn, early dawn only. Okay, night only the weather deteriorated. When I went into comfort the children, John asked, "Daddy, are we going to die?" Remember his son Jonathan. In short, we call him John, and daughter Suzanne. In short, we call him Shu. So Jonathan is asking, "Daddy, are we going to die?" Because he also has that experience 2-3 days back on 2nd Jan. They just experienced like these huge waves. Okay, they nearly escaped death. So here he is asking, maybe he is also getting the seriousness of the situation. In this situation, first time we survived, but this time we may not. So that 6-year-old boy only is asking, "Daddy, are we going to die?" I tried to assure him that we could make it. Okay, we could be successful in reaching the land. I tried to convince him. But the boy said what? "But Daddy," he went on, "we aren't afraid of dying if we can all be together. You and Mummy, Sue and I." Okay, students. So when you are in unity, when you are in a group, your fear almost becomes half, or just fear is removed, because many other people are with you. But when you are alone, that time your fear level is very high. So here the son is talking a very sensible thing, that we are not afraid of dying if we can all be together. Okay, the entire family he talks about, Mummy, you, Suzanne and I. Okay, and these are the inspirational words, students. Okay, कि children are with me in my fight with these waves. Children are also with me. They are also not afraid of dying. If they show that fear, then my first job would be to save them, not to repair the ship. Understood? So here children are very understanding. I could find no words with which to respond, but I left the children's cabin determined to fight the sea with everything I had. Okay, now his determination became more strong. because now children's support is also with him. He doesn't have to worry about the children, because John, the youngest in the family, only said that we are not afraid to die if we can all be together. Okay, so those were inspiring words for the narrator, and that's why he goes with double vigor. Okay. To protect the weakened starboard side, I decided to heave to, I decided to just heave means pull it to some part with the undamaged port's hull facing the oncoming waves using an improvised sea anchor of heavy nylon rope. Now he is trying to tie this starboard side with this side, okay, so that it can remain together with a rope. Okay, undamaged port hull facing the oncoming waves using an improvised yani changed sea anchor of heavy nylon rope and two 22-liter plastic barrels of paraffin. Okay, he will tie that portion with this, and then he will throw some plastic barrels of paraffin. So those barrels will keep on floating, plastic will float on the water. So since they are not going down, the ship also can remain on the water, on the surface of the water. The ship also cannot go down. Okay, that evening Mary and I sat together holding hands as the motion of the ship brought more and more water in through the broken planks. Planks means wooden sheet is called plank. Through the broken planks, this side and that side, more and more water was coming in. We both felt the end was very near. Okay, that's why students, it is said that whenever even a minor hole is created, that is very risky, minor hole, that through that hole the water will come in. Then that hole also will become wide. It will go on becoming wider and wider. So more force of water would come. And once the water starts coming inside the ship, it means there are chances of it going down. Okay. So that's why here they feel that their end was near. But wave walker rode out the storm, and by the morning of January 6, with the wind easing, I tried to get a reading on the sextant. Sextant is what? An instrument, okay, measuring angles and distance. So 5th January in the morning the trouble came. It continued for the whole day and on 6th Jan, you see, by morning only it was just eased out. The wind also eased out. Okay, now its capacity, its velocity became less. Okay, it became normal. And then now the writer's job is to just find out how much they are far away from the land. Back to in the chart room, I worked on wind speeds, change of course, drift and current in an effort to calculate our position. So all these things students, a navigator will have to keep in mind. Okay, they will have to follow the chart, they will have to also see the velocity of the wind, okay, the direction of their ship, and the current also plays a major role, current of the sea, okay, movement of the sea water in the sea, that also plays a major role. So in order to find out their position, the best I could determine was that we were somewhere in 150 kilometers of ocean looking for a 65 kilometer wide island. So very tough job, students. Here ocean is what? How big the ocean is? 1,50,000 kilometers. And in that they are finding an island of just 65 kilometers. कहाँ 1,50,000 किलोमीटर का एरिया, उसमें तुम 65 किलोमीटर का एरिया कैसे ढूंढोगे? कितनी दूर दूर जाओगे? Understood? So that is a Herculean task, we can say. Herculean means very huge. While I was thinking, Shu, moving painfully, joined me. Now his daughter came to him. The left side of her head was now very swollen and her blackened eyes narrowed to slits. Okay, she had got a bump, okay, on the left side of the head. So that was much more swollen. Even the eyes had become very dark. Now eyes have become what? One slit only, one line only. The entire pupils of the eye cannot be seen. She cannot open her eyes. That much injury she has got. Just one middle line where the eyelids are meeting. That sort of eyes she is getting. Okay, students. Then slits. She gave me a card she had made. Now under this tensed situation also, children, you see, children are very, we can say, comforting side. In this situation also she has prepared one card. Okay. Why? To reduce the tension of parents. So even though the girl is just 7 years of age, she shows a lot of maturity, student. Lot of maturity. Okay. On the front, she had drawn caricatures of Mary and me with the words, "Here are some funny people. Did they make you laugh?" Now that card, because I told you the Christmas has just got over, and their New Year's 1st Jan, that also has just got over. They are on the 6th, that date is 6th Jan. So she has made one card. On the front side, she has drawn what? A mother and father, the cartoons of them, caricatures, means in mini form. Okay. So funny caricatures means the funny little people she has drawn, and she has also written the words. What are the words? Here are some funny people. Did they make you laugh? Because they are in caricature, cartoon form almost. Okay. I laughed a lot as well, because that is a natural feeling from a father for a daughter. When daughter is doing something, okay, something good too, every parents will just appreciate this. So here he also laughed out in appreciation of that card. Inside was a message, "Oh, how I love you both." Means Susan is saying, "Yeah, I love you both, my parents." So this card is to say thank you and let's hope for the best. Somehow we had to make it. So very nice message is written over there. The girl looks very understanding, students. I checked and rechecked my calculation. We had lost our main compass and I was using a spare which had not been corrected for magnetic variation. Their compass which was working, compass is necessary for all the sailors to find out the directions. Because when you are in the sea, all around you is water, that time you need to find the right direction. Understood? So they already lost their working compass and now another compass is there. There still variation, magnetic variation has to be done. If it is not working properly, you might go in the wrong direction, because on compass it is showing north. Actually it is what? Northeast. So instead of going into north, you might go into northeast. So that is the situation over here. Okay. I made an allowance for this. Okay. And another estimate of the influence of the westerly currents which flow through this part of the Indian Ocean. Okay. I just made an allowance for this. Yani I just took some discount on this. Ki whatever it is, we are getting some approximate estimate. Okay. Ki here what will be the westerly currents in the Indian Ocean. Okay. About 2 p.m. I went on deck and asked Larry to steer a course of 185 degrees. Okay, students, now 185 degrees means almost half circle. Okay, you must know this, even though you are commerce students. This is a full circle 360 degree. If you make half of it, then 180. Okay, 180 this side, 180 this side. Now he asked Larry, their ship is this side. So he asked Larry to make the round of 185, little more than this. इतना बड़ा घुमाने को बोला. तो students, it is not easy. Okay, if you are driving a car, for bike it is okay. You can, in small space also you can take a turn. But when car is there, you need more space. And when a thing like ship is there, then you still require huge space to take such a big turn. Okay, they are turning almost on the river side. Suppose the head hull part is this side, it has to be moved to this side. So he asked Larry to do that. Okay, steer the ship 285 degrees. If he were lucky, I told him with a conviction I did not feel, he could expect to see the island at about 5 p.m. sorry. So he is making a wise suggestion over here. Ki if we turn the ship to 185 degrees, our direction would be changed, and in a short time only, then we will have what? The island. Then with a heavy heart, I went below, climbed on my bunk. Okay, bunk means berth, B-E-R-T-H, that is sleeping space in the ship. and amazingly dozed off. And amazingly dozed off, it was quite clear that he was about to sleep. Dozed off means slept. Okay. So students, it was natural because the narrator was working hard. Okay. So he is very much exhausted. Very tired means exhausted. So automatically he will get sleep. So when he went on to his bunk means the berth, sleeping place, he dozed off. When I woke, it was 6 p.m. When the writer got up, it was 6 p.m. and growing dark. PM means evening time, so it was growing dark. I knew we must have missed the island, and with the sail we had left, we couldn't hope to break back into the westerly winds. So that is the feeling of the narrator, that we must have missed out the island. Okay, and what now? There are no chances. At that moment, a tousled head appeared by my bunk, by my this one berth. Bunk means berth. A tousled head means untidy head. जब ये सोच ही रहा था तब उसके बाजू में एक सर दिखाई दिया. Head means किसी का सर दिखाई दिया. What was that? Can I have a hug? Jonathan asked. ये सर किसका है? ये सर जोनाथन का है. Okay, that head was the head of Jonathan. The writer is sleeping at some height in the berth. So, and he was thinking at that time. So one head appeared. And what is he saying, Jonathan? Jonathan, remember, he is also only 6 years of age. Okay, Shiv was right behind me. Okay, Shiv was also there. So father and her, both the kids are there. Why am I getting a hug now? I asked. Jonathan's demand was, can I have a hug? Can I embrace you, dad? बराबर आपको गले लगा सकता हूँ. तो dad is asking, why am I getting a hug now? Because you are the best daddy in the whole world and the best captain, my son replied. Okay, son is just 6 years of age, but he has also understood how much dad has done to save their lives. So now they are giving them, for every child their dad will be the best dad. But here this particular narrator, our narrator, has proved it, that he is the best dad in the world. Okay, that's why here both the kids are saying the same. Okay, because you are the best dad in the world, whole world, and the best captain. So not only best dad, but you are the best captain also, my son replied. Not today, John, I am afraid. Not today means not today you can get a hug from me. Okay, why you must be, said Sue in a matter of fact voice. Okay, so here Sue is also supporting John. Ki why you must be, you must give us a hug. You found the island. Because of your hard work only we have found the island. Now we are at the safe place. What? I shouted. Remember? Because writer was sleeping, narrator was sleeping at that time. So when he got up, these two kids were there. So narrator did not have any idea that they have reached the island. But the two kids only are giving that breaking news to him. It's out there in front of us, they chorused means spoke together, as big as a battleship. बराबर? Battleship, रणभूमि हो, उतने जितना ही बड़ा है वो battleship. Okay, battle का ship हो, उतना बड़ा है वहाँ island. Okay, I rushed on deck and gazed with relief at the stark outline of Ile Amsterdam. Deck means the top part of the ship. He reached over there and from there he could see the stark means dark outline of Ile Amsterdam. और थोड़ी dark outline में दिखता है क्योंकि already शाम के 6 बज चुके हैं. Understood? तो अंधेरा हो रहा है. It was only a bleak piece of volcanic rock. So why that island was created over there? Why was it there? It is said that from a sea, some volcano eruption took place, and because of that area earlier there was water, now there is land covered by water all the sides. So that's why that is an island over there. Okay, bleak piece means very empty, nobody staying over there, with little vegetation. Some vegetation you can find. Okay, the most beautiful island in the world right now for these guys. The most beautiful place is what? This island. Even though nobody is staying there, no other facilities are available. If you go to the other islands which are much more enjoyable, but for them right now this is the best, okay, island in the world. We anchored offshore for the night, and the next morning all 28 inhabitants of the island cheered us. They helped us ashore. Okay, so only 28 inhabitants were living on this island. So they just cheered these people when they went over there, okay, and helped them to come on the shore, helped us ashore. With land under my feet again, my thoughts were full of Larry and Herbie. Now see, in this situation also, the narrator does not forget the help by the other people. He had taken what? Herb Sigler and Larry Vigil to just guide them, to help them out. So here in this situation also, he is thankful to them. My thoughts were full of Larry and Herbie, cheerful and optimistic under the direst stress. Direst means the most serious stress में भी वो लोग cheerful रहे थे और optimistic रहे थे. Okay, in such a situation, students, I tell you, you require the people around you who should be optimistic. You don't require any pessimist around you who just speaks negative things. It will automatically discourage you, while optimistic people will encourage you. So these two were optimistic all the time. Even when they thought that death is so near, that time also they were optimistic. Okay. And of Mary, who stayed at the wheel for all those crucial hours. Remember when the writer went to put the canvas on the widening gap hole. Mary took over the wheel. Mary was controlling the ship, navigating the ship. So his thoughts were full of Mary also. Most of all, I thought of a 7-year-old girl who did not want us to worry about a head injury. And who is 7-year girl over here? His own daughter, Suzanne. Okay, she showed a lot of maturity by not telling anything about her injury, her head injury and other injuries. Okay, which subsequently took 6 minor operations to remove a recurring blood clot between skin and skull. Students, you see, so from these operations only you can make out that how serious Susan's injury was. It required 6 operations to stop the clotting of the blood. Okay, and a 6-year-old boy who was not afraid to die. So who is a 6-year-old boy over here? His own son, Jonathan. So narrator is thankful to all the colleagues and all his family members, his wife also, his children also, and I must say, he is the luckiest guy in the world because he has got such an understanding family and all are supporting him. Okay, students, with this the lesson ends. Okay, let me just look at the question answers. List the steps taken by the captain to protect the ship when rough weather began. So when the students, the rough weather began, what? They dropped the main sail and then they attached the only storm jib. They lashed down everything with a double rope. Okay, they also kept the lifeboats and those dinghies and other things ready. Okay, they double fastened the back part of the ship also, stern. So all the steps were taken by them to check the flooding of the water in the ship. So to check the flooding, yani to stop the water coming in, the writer just pumped out the water. He also took one canvas hammer and some screws to block that broken part. He also gave the responsibility to Larry Vigil and Herbs, who just pumped out the water for continuous 36 hours. So these were the steps taken by them. Describe the mental condition of the voyager on the 4th and 5th Jan. Okay, so students, in that you see 4th January, first time when they were hit by the wave, and wave was so huge that almost the water started coming in. The wave just dashed against some part of the starboard side, so water started coming in, and at one point it seemed that the whole wave walker had just capsized. It was very close to being capsized, but later on they got some relaxation, but that hard work started. At that time only the writer also felt that he was going to die. Okay, all those were the feelings of the people on the earth, on the wave walker. Sorry. Describe the shifts in the narration of the events as indicated in the 3 sections of the text. Give a suitable subtitle to each section. Okay, that won't be us students, so don't worry about that. What difference did you notice between the reaction of the adults and the children when faced with danger? So students, that answer you can see in the text itself only. The dangers, when danger was there, the narrator, the big people, they were highly worried. Okay, they took all the precautionary measures. When the ship was damaged from the starboard side, they tried to block the water and all that. Okay, and they were thinking in a way, a negative way, because writer also felt that he was going to die. While at that time children's attitude was different. Children were really bold enough, and John only said that they were not going to, they were not afraid if they were going to die, if they were together. Okay, and even Sue, she showed a great maturity by not talking much about her injury. She hid the injury. Only head injury could be seen, but she did not mention the other injuries. So children are looking more matured at this time. Okay, how does the story suggest that optimism helps to endure the direst stress? So as I told you just now, like this, in like this situation, you require the people who are optimistic, people who help you just to encourage. Okay, those people are required, and like those people, Larry Vigil and Herb Siglers were there, who were working continuously. And they were, when the writer was also feeling, other people were feeling that we are going to die, those people continuously worked. They had some optimism, we would definitely find the land, and finally they found. Okay, what lesson do we learn from such hazardous experience when we are face to face with death? So few lessons are there, students. We should not take so much worry, or we must strengthen our fortitude. Fortitude यानी मनोबल, वो हमको क्या स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है. Okay, at that time, at such time, we must remain hopeful, optimist. Okay, no pessimism should come in our life, enter into our mind at such time. Okay, and we should also work with the presence of mind, what the situation requires. Okay, one side situation required the writer to navigate the ship, another side that hole also was to be covered with canvas. So he did not leave the wheel till Mary came. When Mary came, that time only he gave responsibility to Mary, and then he went on covering that hole, widening gap. Okay, so those are the steps we have to take when we face like this danger. Why do you think the people undertake such adventurous expedition in spite of the risks involved? So students, this is a common answer that depends on your understanding. Some people go for like this risky journey because they want what? Name and fame. बराबर, कीर्ति पानी है इसलिए वो जाते हैं. Some people really possess the adventurous nature, so to carry out their adventure they go for like this risky journey. Okay, some people just to check their stamina and just to find the new ways of doing the things, they go for like this journey. Okay, still some more people will go just to prove to the world that they are something. They take like this adventurous journey. And some people have really some noble concepts, okay, noble notions to find out the new ways to reach particular place, like explorers. Okay, they took up those journeys in the past because they wanted to find new sea routes. So for different purposes, some people they go in search of wealth also, कि ये जगह पे जाते हैं तो वहाँ बोले इसका खजाना है, तो वो ढूंढने के लिए ही जाते हैं. So many people take up these journeys with different purposes. Okay, so that you have to write in your own words. So with that, students, we come to the end of this lesson. Okay, next time when we meet, we will take up your second lesson from your second book, that is Snapshot. Okay, till then, goodbye, stay fit, stay fine, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.